Poor Americans are running out of money as a parade of low-end retailers turn in dismal sales. Last week, Dollar General shares got socked for 30% as it reported flagging sales, especially for non-food items, because its customers are falling behind inflation. Between lagging wages, tapped-out credit cards, and pandemic-era savings that are now a distant memory. Inventory shrink, the industry term for shoplifting, apparently added fuel to the fire as an increasing number of Dollar General's customers are not, in fact, paying. To their credit, Dollar General polled customers to find out why they're not buying, finding that more than 60% reported sacrificing on basic necessities because of higher prices. Most said they're worse off financially than 6 months ago, which is interesting given that's a period we've allegedly had historically low unemployment and historically high GDP growth. A quarter of respondents told Dollar General they are falling behind on their bills. EVP Kelly Dilts characterized Dollar General's typical customer as, quote, "She started to run out of money by the end of the month." This mirrors wider consumer surveys. The Conference Board recently reported consumer confidence for low-income households at recession levels, and they are cutting back on driving, eating out, even eating at home. According to the Wall Street Journal, this is actually shifting consumers down a notch. So people who used to shop at Macy's or Nordstrom's are now hitting Target and Walmart. In fact, Walmart sales are growing. The next step down from there is Dollar General. After that, it's the dumpster. But apparently the affluent are not there. The reason why the poor are out of rope but the affluent are doing fine is, of course, the Federal Reserve, which printed up $7 trillion during the pandemic, boosting stock markets and house prices. The University of Michigan, for example, recently released a survey finding confidence has plunged for people who don't own stocks, but it's actually risen for people who do. So this year, the gap between haves and have-nots is actually the highest it's been dating back to at least 1998. So what's next? Brought to you by Unchained.com. We're building a two-speed economy thanks to federal spending financed by Jerome Powell's money printers. Economists call it a K-shaped economy, as in things are going swimmingly at the top, not so swell at the bottom. This has been true through the pandemic, in contrast to the 2010 to 2019 period, when lower incomes were actually catching up. But since COVID, they have fallen catastrophically behind, with rising incomes, double digits for high-income households, but actually falling for the middle and lower ends. In other words, the top of that K is getting smaller and smaller, and the bottom is swelling to numbers that swing elections. The next canary in the coal mine will be widespread discounting, driven by unsold inventories. They'll call it holiday promotions. This is coming slow since this has been one of the most telegraphed recessions in history, meaning companies have already slimmed inventories for 2 years. Still, higher-end retailers like Kohl's are already announcing, quote, aggressive discounting in their Wall Street guidance. And if that hits the Target or Walmart strata, it will tell us the K-shaped economy is tipping over. A lot is hinging on the November election. If Trump wins, we could see a return to the 2016 recovery, which turned a looming recession into an Indian summer of wage and income growth. If, on the other hand, Kamala wins, voters could get it good and hard. Okay, we'll be watching. See you next time.